just want all of my spaces to be green. I don't know what else to say.
Hi, welcome to my series, Making Home, where I renovate our 1950s fixer-upper home room by room. The painting girl's here. This is how the bedroom looked before we moved in. They actually did leave a few of these things, so we started by cleaning those out. Why would anyone want this trash?
Look at you go. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Horrible thing with a yellow background. We literally just pushed it.
We like gently pushed it.
This almost crushed me. I am wearing a children's snowsuit, but I also own a home, so.
It was time to get moving and grooving.
Planning.
When I'm designing a space, I consider first how I want it to make us feel. So the color palette and materials all come from that. We wanted it to feel restful, of course, specifically a nervous system reset. And for us, that means gentle lighting, honoring the materiality of our objects, keeping these really minimal, and the color green. And as somebody who makes their own oil paints from earth pigments, I was really excited to be able to finally try doing lime wash. I was lucky enough that one of our best friends has also done quite a bit of lime washing in their house, so we asked them some good questions and got some really nice tips to get started. The final big consideration was we would be going from a full-size mattress to a California king because our realtor actually gifted us a king-size mattress and frame. Budgeting in getting new bedding was a big part of it as well. All right, let's do it. Okay, pals, lime washing is going to begin with a very unsexy step, but very necessary. Beep, 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 beep. Getting this off was kind of funny. Comes with all of these on the top. The directions are to cut them off. I don't know how you're supposed to cut these off. All I know is that I took my little key and I went all around the edges and they did just pop off. One popped off.
Off you pop.
I have no idea where it went. Beside the point. I'm gonna thoroughly stir. The reason I'm not laying anything down on the ground is because we're literally gonna be redoing the entirety of the floor. So this is a mineral primer. It says that it is made of 100% acrylic, which is apparently what you need for the lime wash to actually stick. So if you just have like a regular primer, it won't work. Every single brand is a little bit different. I just really like the colors on this brand and feel confident about this brand and this setup. I decided to go with a brush. I really wanted to make sure it was super opaque and I was really covering everything. There was a ton of weird textures and a lot of layers of other paint underneath, so I want to be super thorough. I'm happy that at least some of the walls are prepped. 15 in 1,
This looks like Worf's pocket knife.
Worf.
It's a vibe. Snow day vibes. Our goodies. I'm gonna start the pre-stain conditioner on all the pieces and get ready to go. Look how cute this is.
All right, here is the stain procedure that I used. First, I sanded the wood. Then I wiped off that debris with some shop towels. You can use whatever. Then I applied the pre-stain with that shop towel as well for the wood conditioner and just kind of rubbed it on.
I'll plop it down here. This guy. You're handsome now.
Oh, you're sweet.
Okay, so I'm making a little custom stain from Special Walnut and Classic Gray. And we found this weird bowl in the heap of all the random crap that the people left. So I'm testing this out. Everybody is ready to be stained. All right, I'm really happy with that stain.
Definitely doing this in a ventilated area. We just opened the garage and lit our fan. It's very exciting. I basically just soaked a painting rag with the stain that I made and rubbed it on and tried to do a good job of doing it pretty evenly and making sure to cover all the edges and all the corners, and then did kind of like a once around just to double check. And yeah, that's about it. Just plopping it down and keeping it going.
Another one. All right, looking good. And we're slowly emptying this out. Look at this guy. Man of the hour.
Let these puppies dry overnight, and then I put together the main structure of the actual bureau as well as a test drawer.
Ooh, look at this cutie. I want to seal the top to make sure that we can wipe her off. I'm just using this. I got the water base because I think it dries faster, and yeah, we're trying to get this guy done.
My cutie on our snow day. And then the Valentine's Day flowers, they're so pretty.
Okay, it's the next day. I'm all suited up. I'm ready to go. I am excited to see how everybody's doing out there. Look at these buttes. Okay, I stained these little guys because I randomly forgot. I just like skipped the side on this one, and then this one, there was a horrible sticker. I don't know what they put in those stickers. Me and Gugon. Hi, Gugon. I love and appreciate you. These are looking pretty good. Let's see if they're smooth. Oh my God, they feel so smooth. Okay, you don't feel smooth. How come your brother feels smooth and you feel rough? Okay, all right, it looks really good. I think I'm gonna do a very light, fine sanding because this I'll be cleaning a lot, I feel like. So I wanted that to be really, really nice.
And the little knobbies. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I love that I was able to find these upstairs. I had a vision for the bureau. I really wanted to have statement little knobs. I looked on a website that sells like really cool knobs and stuff, and I was like, you know, it might be worth it. And I was like, that's gonna be way too expensive. And I was like, wait, I feel like I've seen knobs like that before, and they're just on the defunct sort of situation upstairs. So I'm really excited that we can make use of something. I'm just gonna do a really light sand with 1000 grit sandpaper.
It's cold in here. It's very blustery. It's kind of scary. It's like everything's making a lot of noise in here. It's really pretty out the window. Oh boy, that's a lot of cobwebbies. It is exciting. This seems chaotic because it is. Ah, funny you should notice that it's utter chaos.
This 15-in-1 tool so far discovered 2 purposes. Oops, I gotta stir it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think this bureau is gonna be absolutely lovely. Final coat here, as smooth as possible, because we're definitely gonna be wiping this down quite a lot. And the worst thing is when you have a wooden item and you can't wipe it down. And we had so much of that at the tiny house where we had so much stuff that we stained, and we thought we stained it okay, but you know, and then we didn't do it right. We didn't do the wood conditioner. And I wonder how many people are doing that, where they're just, you know, like us, where you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna stain it. And then you just kind of grab a thing of stain and rub it on and don't think about it again. And then you're like, this doesn't seem right. Well, apparently it's not. At least we're learning now and doing our best. And I'm sure there's things that I did that weren't right here, but at least it's an improvement, which is all I'm ever looking for. I am not looking for perfection. I am just looking to do better than I did before. And I would say this is better than I've done in the past.
This is our second to last super late night when we were building our tiny house on wheels, and I was so determined to finish it that I was like, I'm doing this. It goes on very like milky, but then it'll dry and it'll dry clear.
In case you're wondering what the bureau is, it's just the IKEA Rast. I wanted it to be affordable by just doing like a really pretty custom stain that I made and just putting lots of love and energy into it. And then the cool knobs, I think it'll make it feel special. So hopefully good. I recognize that this is an excessively large hammer for this job, but this is what we have. We're definitely excited to build a lot of furniture ourselves like we did in the tiny house. But to start, drawers, you know? Give a girl a break. Place to put our clothes, because right now they're all in a big heap. It's definitely frustrating to be like on a journey to find a pair of socks. You good, my homie? Cardboard box now.
Oh yeah, I did it. Just gotta slam it in there.
I'm just checking things off as I do them. A little blue check mark. Nobbies, do it.
The seams of crime. So I already snatched these.
These guys. Hey. Oh, hi, Ladybug. How's it going? Horrifying. Snatched what I need.
Drawer number 1. It's so cute. Love it. It's my vision. My vision has come to life. Beautiful. Now I'm just gonna do 5 more.
What's up with this hair?
Man, this is kind of cool. Okay. I think the placement helps. Ah! She's so cute. Like the knobs are so striking and they're like a fun shape. The stain came out great. I'm really happy with it. I cannot wait to fill it with clothes.
Okay, update me.
You know I panic in front of the camera.
Okay, he removed everything from this room. Okay, I still need to prime this. So this is great. We have been donated a king size mattress. It came with a few issues, but it's very exciting. It is now dry. Yeah, that was an incident getting it up. You brought a king size mattress up the stairs by yourself.
Yeah,
How do you feel about yourself?
I feel like I was supported. Help.
So this is the only
This
thing.
window is so pretty to look at. It's like a mirror for our...
Oh, baby. It's just like an all mattress situation right now. Okay, the choices are here, but then it's blocking the window, here, but then it's blocking the window, here, but then it's near the door, or against this wall.
Yeah, but it may not fit like this.
We can try it.
Might, though.
We can try it. We put this together and then lovingly harassed this mattress. But then, here's the thing. We need to get a box spring. But here's the other thing. How much a box spring is? Yeah, and they're really hard to find. And we're just like, why don't we just build something? So we're gonna build something. Remember when I said that and you were like, no. We're definitely just gonna build something.
Yeah, I'm eating a big old bowl of my words.
So we're just getting some measurements. Oh, so happy.
As far as the slats, how many do you think we should do?
8. We're exploring it. It's very exciting. Yay! This is a path right next to our house. We don't know where it leads, but we're gonna explore. This is a path that we have access to all the time. I can't wait to see it change in the seasons. Did some measurements, cut some pieces. Got a whole pile right there. We're gonna zippity-doo-dah in. We're essentially just building a little frame on the inside and bumping it up. It's great.
Frame on the frame.
Frame on a frame. It's so huge. You look tiny.
You're gonna look even tinier.
We're finally gonna be able to both fit and not me taking up the whole thing. Yeah, measure it. Ooh, look at that booty. Space them 3 inches apart and not unevenly like this. This big gap is perfect, so that's where my butt can go.
Yeah.
All right, the guy is gone. So I have to get an actual bulb, but he patched up a lot of stuff. He said he's got to fix that. So there's definitely some more stuff that needs to be done, but this is very exciting. It's flush to the wall, which it wasn't before. We still have some holes that we gotta clean up. I'm gonna take up all the tarps and sweep and Swiffer and make it nice in here.
So this is the color for the bedroom. That's gonna be lime wash, which is so pretty. And then I found a really close color match that's just a little bit darker to do for the trim, the baseboards, and this is my mission. I'm gonna go to Lowe's and get some paint. This is where we are starting at this weekend. They
were able to put the light, which is really exciting. Some of the walls are primed for lime wash.
The next stage of the plan is going to be to remove these drawers that have unmentionables inside,
And then learning how to drywall over it. It's like a real wood shop in here. Well, you know.
they're cute.
There's wood in here. First time ever doing drywall, ever! Take one of doing drywall.
What are we doing?
We are listening to Chapelle.
And we are currently finishing priming in here because I just like primed, not random walls, but the walls that I had access to. And so now we're both working together to do the ceiling. Dan can just do it freehand and be standing on the ground, and I have to stand on the step stool. Yeah, so we're a good team. Let's do it. Back to Chapelle. It's gonna be so freaking fun.
Yeah, it is.
Cannot even express to you how excited I am.
Oh, that's a bum.
What's a bum?
Where did you want this?
That's what I'm saying.
Look at this shit. I'm going.
I told you. And then you stepped over everything with your feet.
You don't have to bring that.
I'm the messy one until the truth comes out.
That is not the truth. That's an anomaly.
We're doing our best. We're getting paint everywhere. This is the reality. I'm a bad influence.
Just did some blue painter's tape all around the windowsill and then on the actual window, so then I didn't get it on the plastic part of the window. Just do it nice and clean and crisp. I wanted to do this before because I figured I didn't want to get this on the lime wash, whereas if I got the lime wash on this, it'd be easy to remove. We've done 2 coats now, and then we teamed up. You look like you're a bandit. But we also primed the rest of this room, which was a lot, including the ceiling. And now we've done 2 coats on the door and the other side of the door, including the door frame out into the hallway. Okay, it's the next day. We are gonna tarp the bed, move the bed, and then work on the rest of the trim. So I need to paint this trim. Half of the wall is
Sorry.
half of the wall is primed for the mineral primer, and you have to have the mineral primer under there or the lime wash won't stick at all. So we thought, because you're not gonna see it by the bed and we ran out of primer kind of, we are gonna have that section above is going to be lime wash, and then everything below is going to just be the green that I did on the trim. Your pants, they
Try to
completely match the door. You look so cute. When you stand there, when we do the blue in the other room, you're going to match both rooms. I just want all of my spaces to be green. I don't know what else to say. Didn't want to just be like, I'm just gonna make everything green, kind of like that I did with the tiny house. I really tried to balance other colors, but then kept just landing on doing green quickly. You're like in a Christmas outfit. Okay, so we poured it out. Pour one out for the homies. And we got our little brushes. Okay. You can listen to music. So, just put it on your brush.
All right, here was my technique. What we did was we loaded up our brush just on, kind of on the ends, and you start just kind of creating little like patches of X's. I've heard it described as almost like clouds. Where I felt like the paint was still really thick, I just kind of like pulled it out more.
I didn't get any of that. Should I start here? Yeah, start over there.
Is that what it's supposed to look like?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're crushing it.
Great.
Yeah. The like pulling out from the sides.
Right.
And then just like, when you get to here, just kind of like knead it a little bit. Yeah. And then we can just, we'll just do each wall. We got this! Woohoo!
What we did was we essentially worked from wall to wall, but we were mindful to kind of like progress really quickly. It's really helpful to have a pal, not only because it's way more fun, but because then you can really get it done nice and quickly.
If you weren't crying during a half marathon, you would be crying after doing a marathon. That song. So
I feel like this is gonna look incredible.
awesome. Keep up the good work.
Ciao.
What you really don't want to do is leave it to dry fully and then just like move on to the next wall. You really want to work on it all at once and have it dry as a cohesive group of marks.
It's happening. Oh my god, the wall looks amazing.
Going a little bit thicker on the first round was really important, and then as things dry, then the second layer was more about doing characteristic marks because I knew that they would show up a little bit
Isn't
more.
it nice? And you can meet our little guys. Oh, that's like
Honestly, just having fun with it, letting your own hand kind of guide you is the way it's going to be fun, and I think that's beautiful.
This is like school picture day. I love that. It's like 1998. Okay, so this is the wall we've been most excited to do. We've done 2 layers on everything else, and now we're gonna do 2 layers on this.
We were particularly excited about this wall because it was the largest wall that just kind of like go for it almost as a mural. This was where we really had fun with different mark making and used kind of different thicknesses throughout because we knew you'd really be able to see it. We ended up doing 2 layers around the whole room and then like 2 1/4 around some little details.
And then we're gonna wait and see what happens. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get... I just want to look around. Okay, it's gonna look different in different lightings, and it's gonna look different after it dries, but... Thank you, Lucy. It's so cinematic. I'm saying Jabba the Hutt.
Pineapples weren't so tasty. I wouldn't like them either. I know. It's just something with nails. I could probably get it out.
The lighting is coming in, and you can see all the like verticals.
Wow, that's really nice.
All right, this is just the start, but it's already feeling great. I just moved in the bureau. She's a beaut. She looks so great. All the textures, all the colors are looking beautiful together. She's gonna stay alive forever. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm ready. The anticipation.
You can see our other lights just like hanging out, getting ready for our other room.
That's my dream mirror.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh!
Notice.
This is the most pretty mirror you're ever gonna have. It's beautiful. Oh, it's so plush. Oh my god! She's full size. Here's all of it. So the way I visualize this.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's a little off, but it's beautiful.
It's a little cookie.
It's a little
But look at the shadow.
Gosh. Wait, this picture? Hold on.
Just cook it. There you go. This is dreamy. There's a lot more to bring in here. A very cinematic spindrift. With a yellow background.
So that is the bedroom. And the last thing I need to do is get my tapestry finished, which will be fun, and replace my Ryobi fan. I want something that kind of matches a little bit more. So I'm super proud of this room. It has a feeling of quiet. It just feels quiet. And we just have never had a bedroom that's felt that way. Our last bedroom in the tiny house was a loft bedroom, and you couldn't even sit up fully in it because it was so short. Our bed was on the floor for the whole time. We couldn't have a bed frame because it would push up too much. So to go from a full-size mattress for the two of us on the floor to a king-size bed is just absolutely insane. And we're super grateful, and it just feels so good to have a real bedroom. And it's so cozy and cute in here, and it's my favorite color. We've got all of our little squishies. I'm excited to finish up these last two things and get this tapestry going. I was gonna wait to share the video before, for after I finished the tapestry, but I was like, this tapestry is taking like just of time working on it. It's already been like 45 hours of weaving, and I'm like just halfway done. So I think it's gonna be a little bit. Maybe there'll be a miracle in between now and when I edit this video together and go to share it that I've somehow finished it, but anyways, so I'm excited for the next home reno. Will be of, this is a little sneak peek. Ceiling is done. Now just the rest of the room. Of Dan's studio. We are already partially done with it, so that'll be a little bit, but I'm excited to share that. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.
Bloopers.
Oh, it's like, oh, just take your hat off and everything will be fine. And you're like, will it be fine? Will it though?
Do I have this exact same sweater in my own size? Absolutely I do. Do I wear Dan's? Of course. He gave me full permission to get paint all over it, and he definitely have started after just one day. He gave away to Dane.
But who stained all this and sanded it and conditioned it first? It's you.
I conditioned it.
Right. Conditioned it to be hard, to survive the harshness.